Welcome to an in-depth exploration of the Texas Trophy Hunters Association, TTCHA, one of the largest and most influential organizations dedicated to mountain lion hunting in Texas. The TTHA not only celebrates the hunters' passion for the sport, but also underscores their crucial role in with an estimated $200,000 to $300,000 mountain lions roaming Texas. These animals are responsible for causing up to $200 million in damage, annually affecting livestock pets, and even posing a threat to human safety. How are hunters helping to protect the state's economy and ensure public safety? What part does the TTHA play in this vital mission? Drop a comment with the number 1 to join us in delving into these important questions. In Texas, mountain lions thrive in a diverse range of forests from hardwood to coniferous and mixed woodlands. These habitats offer abundant shelter and hunting grounds, creating the perfect environment for mountain lions. To increase the chances of a successful hunt, many American hunters opt for small-caliber rifles, such as the 17 HMR or 204 Ruger. Equipped with high-quality variable magnification scopes, these rifles enable hunters to make accurate shots within the typical ranges encountered during the hunt.
Hey, something else coming. Something on there.
In addition, high-quality binoculars are essential for hunters, allowing them to spot mountain lions from a distance and effectively survey the terrain. Camouflage is equally crucial for mountain lion hunters, as these cats possess exceptional eyesight and are highly sensitive to any movements or shapes that stand out in their environment. To remain undetected, hunters must wear camo jackets, pants, gloves, and hats. This specialized gear helps disrupt the hunter's outline, allowing them to seamlessly blend into the landscape and avoid detection by their elusive prey. What strategies do hunters employ to draw elusive mountain lions into their shooting range? Oh, a plump one. Hunters often rely on a mix of audio and visual decoys to lure in mountain lions. Electronic calls imitate the distress sounds of small prey, such as rabbits, birds, and rodents, signaling an easy meal for the big cats. Additionally, feathered lures are strategically placed near trails, water sources, or open areas, mimicking the movement of injured birds or small animals. This approach enhances the realism of the bait, making it more effective in attracting mountain lions within range. What about right over there? When a mountain lion is spotted, hunters rely on rangefinders to ensure their shots are precise. In Texas, the effective shooting range for mountain lion hunting typically spans from 50 to 200 yards, depending on factors like rifle caliber, environmental conditions, and the hunter's skill level. For better accuracy and ethical hunting practices, shots closer to 100 to 150 yards are generally preferred. In addition, hunters employ specific techniques to maintain focus while shooting, taking a deep breath, exhaling halfway, and holding their position before squeezing the trigger. This careful preparation ensures a clean, ethical shot. By targeting the vital area of the mountain lion, typically, the chest just behind the shoulder, hunters aim to ensure a quick and humane kill. A steady, controlled trigger pull is crucial to avoid any jerky movements that might cause a miss. But have you ever wondered what happens immediately after a hunter fires? After taking the shot, the hunter continues to observe the animal, paying close attention to its running direction or any signs indicating it has been hit. Do you agree with this method? If so, leave a comment with the number 2. Tracking requires following the trail of blood and confirming that the mountain lion is dead before getting too close. Hunters must remain vigilant, reload their weapons, and be prepared to fire again if needed. Are you familiar with the process and costs involved in acquiring a mountain lion hunting license? To hunt safely and legally, hunters are required to obtain both a specific permit and a hunting tag for mountain lions.
Yes!
Applications are typically submitted through wildlife agencies or the state's dedicated websites, which offer detailed information on available permits, application steps, and associated fees. For residents, the cost of a license usually averages around $25, while non-residents might pay approximately $315 or higher. It's crucial for hunters to verify the latest pricing and requirements by checking with their state's wildlife agency. In particular, the Texas Trophy Hunters Association plays an important role in encouraging and supporting hunting efforts across Texas, with a focus on managing mountain lion populations. The organization offers an extensive selection of educational tools and materials for hunters, covering topics such as effective hunting strategies, safety protocols, and ethical hunting standards. These resources are designed to help hunters apply the most appropriate and responsible rifle hunting methods for mountain lions. Do you think connecting with other hunters helps improve your skills? The TTHA certainly encourages this by fostering a strong sense of community among hunters through membership. By joining, hunters can network with others who share similar interests, exchange experiences, and discuss strategies. These connections provide valuable learning opportunities, helping individuals improve their hunting abilities and broaden their knowledge. Additionally, the TTHA links members with professional hunting guides and suppliers of hunting gear, further enhancing their experience. These experts who specialize in hunting a variety of game, including mountain lions, offer crucial insights and support to help hunters plan and carry out successful hunts. By working with these professional guides and equipment suppliers, hunters can greatly increase their odds of a successful outing. What's your take on this approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to support our channel. Picture this, a peaceful town in Australia, once calm and serene, suddenly overwhelmed by wild donkeys. While it may sound unusual, it's actually a growing concern for many communities across the country. With an estimated population of around 3 million feral donkeys, these animals are spreading rapidly, moving beyond rural areas and making their way into urban centers. The situation is becoming increasingly problematic as the donkeys disrupt local ecosystems, damage property, and pose safety risks to both people and other wildlife. What was once a concern limited to remote regions, feral donkeys are now making their way into urban areas, causing major disruptions to daily life property and the local ecosystem. So what strategies are Australians employing to tackle this growing issue? Leave a comment with the number 1 and join us as we dive into the latest solutions being implemented to manage this invasive species. In recent years, towns like Alice Springs and Darwin have experienced a sharp rise in feral donkey activity. The constant loud braying has become an ongoing nuisance, making it difficult for residents to enjoy any peace and quiet. But the problem goes far beyond the noise. Feral donkeys are a genuine threat to both public safety and infrastructure. Since early 2024, more than 300 traffic accidents have been attributed to these animals, causing an estimated $40 million in damages. Tragically, at least 20 lives have been lost, and many others have been injured as a result of these incidents. The increasing presence of feral donkeys in urban areas is more than just an inconvenience. It's becoming a pressing public safety crisis that requires immediate attention. The environmental impact is equally alarming. These donkeys are notorious for trampling native ecosystems, uprooting plants, and contaminating water sources. Their feeding habits contribute to soil erosion, which undermines the survival of native plants and disrupts local wildlife habitats. The damage they cause extends far beyond urban areas, affecting the broader ecosystem in significant and lasting ways. A 2023 report from the Australian Department of Environment reveals that feral donkeys have caused a 20% reduction in native vegetation cover in areas affected by their presence. This significant loss of plant life is directly impacting species that rely on these ecosystems for survival. The ongoing destruction of habitats has intensified calls for increased conservation efforts as the growing feral donkey population continues to exert pressure on Australia's already fragile landscapes. The urgency for action is clear, as the balance of these ecosystems hangs in the balance. To address the rising threat of feral donkeys, the Australian government has introduced several policies aimed at controlling their population. One of the most effective approaches is regulated hunting. Licensed hunts allow for a targeted reduction in the number of feral donkeys. In 2023, more than 2,000 hunters took part in these activities using powerful .38 and .36 caliber rifles capable of humanely bringing down large animals. Do you support hunting feral donkeys in this manner? If so, leave a comment with the number 2.
Missed. No need. Oh, beautiful shot.
Hunters participating in these regulated hunts are equipped with high-quality scopes, enabling them to take precise shots from a safe distance and minimizing the risk of injury or accidental property damage. Hunting groups usually consist of 3 to 5 people, a strategy that not only boosts the likelihood of a successful hunt, but also enhances safety for everyone involved. Trackers play a key role in these operations, using their expertise to spot signs of donkey activity, such as footprints, droppings, and disturbed vegetation. This collaboration between hunters and trackers ensures that the hunt is both effective and responsible. When a group of hunters spots a target, they carefully position themselves and aim for the chest area to ensure a quick, humane kill. Each hunting operation typically removes 15 to 30 donkeys, making a significant impact on reducing their numbers in the most affected regions. These efforts have led to the introduction of stricter hunting policies. As a result, the feral donkey population has dropped by 15% in key areas, contributing to a noticeable decline in urban incursions. The success of these operations is a clear indication that targeted hunting, when carefully managed, can play an essential role in controlling the population and mitigating the damage caused by these animals. As a result of these targeted hunting programs, traffic accidents involving donkeys have decreased by 30%, saving millions of dollars in damages and, most importantly, countless lives. Additionally, property damage caused by feral donkeys has also been reduced, offering much-needed financial relief to affected communities. The success of these programs has sparked broader discussions about whether the strategy should be expanded to other regions, particularly in areas where hunting has not yet been implemented. With donkey populations continuing to rise in these areas, many believe that extending these efforts could further help mitigate the environmental, economic, and safety risks posed by these animals.
Ja, linker kant die ene.
In summary, feral donkeys are no longer just a challenge in Australia's remote outback. They've become a significant threat to urban areas, local ecosystems, and public safety. The country has taken decisive steps to reduce their population, with regulated hunting proving to be one of the most effective methods. However, as donkey numbers continue to grow, it's likely that a combination of strategies will be required to fully address the problem. What's your take? Do you agree with the current measures being used to control feral donkeys in Australia? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe to support our channel.
Hey everyone! The issue of invasive elephants in Australia is becoming a serious challenge for both safety and the country's economy. These massive elephants, weighing around 5,400 kilograms each, are causing significant damage to ecosystems and the lives of residents. Are you ready to learn more about these invasive elephants? If you are, leave a comment with the number 1 below. With annual economic losses reaching $5 million USD, addressing this issue sustainably is extremely important. The invasive elephants have become a major threat to the entire continent, as they are capable of destroying habitats, endangering safety, and reducing the income of the local population. These giant elephants, with their immense strength and size, are causing serious chaos on highways, crushing vehicles and creating traffic gridlocks. The peaceful routine of daily commuters has been disrupted, turning the highways into a scene straight out of a Hollywood action movie. Australia's economy, however, has been significantly impacted by the negative effects of elephant attacks, which have disrupted daily life and the environment. As a result, the country's tourism industry is facing difficulties, with fewer visitors willing to take the risk of visiting areas known for the potential danger of elephant encounters. For many years, Australians were prohibited from hunting elephants due to a 7-year ban aimed at protecting wildlife and the nation's natural resources. This ban was established to minimize threats to elephants and other species from risky hunting methods. However, the situation quickly worsened due to the serious elephant attacks and the rapid reproduction rate. The Australian government eventually decided to lift the hunting ban, a controversial decision, but one considered necessary to control the growing elephant population. Hunting invasive elephants is not for the faint of heart. It requires at least 3 hunters to ensure safety due to the size and strength of the elephants. The typical hunting distance ranges from 100 to 200 feet, making scopes unnecessary, but demanding high precision and flexibility from the hunters.
Okay, come up. Shot, good shot. All right, just watch him. Again. Okay, in the head. Again.
Due to the controversies surrounding elephant hunting, many people support more environmentally friendly methods to control the invasive elephant population. Some have proposed using advanced technology like drones or GPS tracking to monitor and manage the elephants' movements. These methods could help keep track of their locations and activities, potentially guiding efforts to relocate them or manage their populations without resorting to lethal measures. Other proposals include relocating elephants to less populated areas or protected zones. You support this approach. If you agree with using firearms to hunt invasive elephants, please leave your opinion as number 1. If you disagree, leave a comment with the number 0 and your thoughts. If you think the farmer's method using firearms is ineffective, feel free to share your thoughts on other methods that you believe could be more effective.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Hippopotamuses are large and impressive animals primarily found in the wetlands of Africa. With their massive and heavy bodies, they have short yet strong legs and thick grayish or brown skin that helps retain moisture in the hot, dry environment. A striking feature of hippos is their large, sharp teeth, especially the prominent tusks they use for defense and territorial disputes. Do you enjoy learning about hippos? If so, leave a 3 in the comments below. Despite their tough and sluggish appearance, hippos are actually one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, capable of moving quickly on land and becoming aggressive when they feel threatened. They primarily live in areas near rivers, lakes, and wetlands, where they spend most of their time bathing and cooling off. Hippos are social animals, often living in groups and communicating with each other through various sounds and body language. About 18%, particularly in states like Florida, Louisiana, and Texas, their presence has caused significant disruption in traffic, with highways and local roads frequently becoming impassable. This increase is primarily due to the scarcity of natural food sources, causing hippos to wander into populated areas in search of food. Recognizing the growing impact of hippos on communities in the United States, new hunting policies have been implemented to manage their increasing numbers. To participate, hunters must obtain a special permit from state wildlife management agencies, such as the Department of Natural Resources, ensuring that hunting is carried out legally and ethically.
Bada bing, perfect, you got him.
The main hunter typically uses a rifle or a larger weapon, specially chosen for its ability to penetrate the thick skin and massive body of the hippopotamus. The tracker notifies the hunter when the shot is taken, often aiming at vital organs, such as the heart or lungs, to ensure a quick and humane kill. However, if the prey does not fall immediately, the assistant hunter will take the next shot to ensure the animal is brought down swiftly. Do you agree with this method? If so, like this video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion.
Place and closing it in the trap.
When hunters spot a hippopotamus, they carefully assess several factors, including the distance to the animal, its size, and its behavior. Hunters typically aim for a hippopotamus at a range of 30 to 50 yards, close enough to ensure accuracy but far enough to maintain safety. The preferred target area is vital organs like the heart or lungs, ensuring a quick and humane shot. If the hippopotamus is in the water, the hunter must wait for the animal to surface and provide a clear shot, which requires patience and precise timing. After each hunt, the results must be reported to the local wildlife management authorities, including details about the number of hippopotamuses taken and any incidents during the hunt. This reporting helps wildlife agencies monitor the effectiveness of population control efforts and make adjustments as needed. Respect and understanding of the hippopotamus's behavior and habitat are crucial to ensure that hunting does not harm the species population or negatively affect the ecosystem in which they play an important role. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest videos. See you in the next videos. To tackle this growing issue, communities and authorities have implemented emergency measures to control the rock pigeon population. These measures include regulated hunting and environmental management strategies aimed at minimizing the negative impact of pigeons and restoring balance in the affected areas. To address this growing issue, communities and authorities have implemented urgent measures to control the rock pigeon population. These measures include regulated hunting and environmental management strategies to reduce the negative impact of pigeons and restore balance in the affected areas. Hunting regulations in the UK are designed to manage bird populations responsibly while ensuring the safety and ecological balance of the environment. Permitted weapons include rifles, shotguns, and slingshots, with specific guidelines in place to ensure their safe use. Hunting activities are restricted to designated areas such as agricultural land, forests, and other managed zones, and are typically allowed from July to October to minimize disturbance to wildlife and the ecosystem. Experts stress the need for controlled hunting to manage bird populations effectively, urging hunters to follow regulations closely and explore alternative solutions, like replanting vegetation or modifying habitats, to tackle bird-related problems without negatively impacting other species or the environment.
We kill them.
We encourage everyone to stay informed about local wildlife issues and get involved in conservation efforts. By working together, we can protect our natural environment and promote a healthy, balanced ecosystem for future generations. So you believe there are better solutions to prevent the growth of invasive animal populations. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel to support us with upcoming videos. And finally, share this video with all your friends so they can watch and enjoy it too.
Yeah. Oh, they're toast. Take them. All right.
Have you ever wondered why bears show up in American cities? Reports from U.S. media reveal that campers sometimes leave leftover food at campsites, which unintentionally draws bears closer. Gradually, these bears begin entering urban areas looking for easy meals. There have been many incidents where bears have damaged cars while trying to grab food. They also dig through garbage bins and sometimes attack farm animals, resulting in roughly $5 million in damages. Drop comment number 1 if you want to find out more.
He's trying to bite your wing mirror!
Oh, bad. Don't bite my wing. Look at it.
No! No!
The U.S. Department of Agriculture reports a steady rise in bear attacks, raising safety worries for local farmers. In response to the harm caused by wild bears, authorities have introduced solutions by placing traps to manage the problem. These devices are crafted to grip a bear's paw, firmly stopping it from fleeing. Once triggered, the trap locks securely onto the bear's foot to prevent escape. Hunters rely on bear footprints to pinpoint spots that bears often visit while foraging, moving debris to keep the trap hidden. Then they dig a hole deep enough to partially bury the trap, positioning its jaws beneath the surface and facing the bear's typical route. Once set up, the trap undergoes a careful inspection to confirm it functions safely and efficiently. Consistent patrols and close monitoring ensure the traps remain effective while reducing danger to other animals. Hunters are required to inspect the traps at least twice every day. If a bear tries to break free, the trap tightens even more. To attract bears, hunters use bait like pastries, spoiled food, and peanut butter. Afterward, they choose a new trap location and position the bait container so the bear can easily reach it. To boost the likelihood of attracting bears, hunters apply Crisco oil infused with strong scents like peanut butter or molasses around the trap site to lure bears from afar. When setting up cameras to observe bear behavior, they change gloves to prevent leaving human scent on the equipment. All bait ingredients undergo careful inspection before use. It's essential that the bait contains no banned substances, as these could harm other wildlife in the vicinity. Bait food must be carefully inspected and authorized by the proper agencies to guarantee it's safe for the environment and local wildlife. Hunters obtain these foods either from licensed retailers or certified suppliers. The bait containers are specially made to support hunters in their efforts to catch bears. Hunters commonly rely on 30-gallon polyethylene plastic containers because they're lightweight and easy to handle. These containers have holes at the bottom, letting bears reach the bait without damaging the container itself. Chains and bolts secure the container firmly to a nearby tree. Once the bait is set, hunters climb tall trees at the site to patiently wait and watch for any approaching bears. Drop comment number 1 if you back American hunters' bear hunting efforts, or comment number 5 if you're against it. Within roughly 2 hours of setting the bait, its strong scent starts to spread, drawing bears nearby. Soon, 3 large bears arrive together. They move in and concentrate on feeding, unaware of their surroundings. The tension rises as a massive bear stands just below. The hunter readies for a high-stakes encounter. Choosing the shooting spot carefully is crucial to achieve the best accuracy and impact. The optimal shot placement is usually just behind the shoulder, targeting vital organs such as the heart and lungs. Hitting this spot can quickly disable the bear's circulatory and respiratory functions, making it collapse almost immediately and reducing its suffering. Knowing the bear's anatomy and mastering accurate shooting skills are essential for a humane and successful hunt. To ensure effectiveness, hunters must complete rigorous firearms training through a certified U.S. organization. Hunters need to be at least 18 years old to legally handle firearms. While hunting, they must carry all required licenses, gun permits, and health clearances. These rules are in place to promote safety among hunters. Those who break these regulations could be fined up to $500. Using hunting dogs to track bears is an efficient and safer approach for hunters. These dogs possess sharp senses that allow them to detect and follow bears from afar, helping save time and accurately locate their targets. With their assistance, hunters reduce the chance of sudden, dangerous encounters with bears in the wild. To promote legal and environmentally responsible hunting, permits usually limit how many bears a hunter can take each season, typically between 5 and 10 bears. Bears have weak eyesight but an exceptionally keen sense of smell, enabling them to pick up human scents from far away. Because of this, hunters should wear dark clothing and apply scent-neutralizing sprays on their equipment when hunting bears. They should also move against the wind to prevent their scent from reaching the bear. Hunting is best done in steady weather with light winds and no rain to maximize both safety and success. Bear hunting is a risky endeavor that requires hunters to master specific skills. Thanks for watching the full video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming content. Hey, experienced hunters, are you prepared to take on an epic fight? Deep in America's wild, a huge invasive species is wreaking havoc on farmland, costing billions in damages. Can the hunters rise to the challenge and conquer this intense wild boar hunt? Drop comment number 1 if you're ready to begin this exciting adventure now.
Oh,
Back in 2005, wild boars weren't just giant pests, they were a total disaster for agriculture. Believe it or not, they caused more than $2.5 billion in yearly damages across the U.S. In Texas alone, over 1.5 million acres of cornfields were ruined, crops torn up, irrigation systems smashed, and fences knocked down. This problem isn't limited to one region, it's a nationwide farming crisis. From the rich cornfields of the Midwest to the vast rice plantations in the South. Farmers are up against a fierce and unpredictable foe. If wild boars keep destroying crops, will the food on your table be safe? Let's dive into the toughest gear built for the intense wild boar hunt. Visit any licensed hunting shop in Texas, Georgia, or Florida, and you'll find aisles filled with powerful rifles, advanced thermal scopes, high-tech night vision gear, and specially designed ammunition for wild boars, all fully legal under U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service rules. Hunters must carry a valid state hunting license. In Texas, wild boar hunting is mostly unrestricted, but if you want to go big using helicopters or join large eradication efforts, you'll need a wild boar certification or special permits. Picking the perfect ambush spot is key to boosting your chances of bagging wild boars. The dry season from April to October is the toughest and most intense period for hunters across the U.S. With food and water scarce, wild boars often roam closer to residential zones, offering prime hunting opportunities. The best ambush points are usually elevated hills that provide clear sight lines and sparse tree cover. Skilled hunters tend to wait patiently along well-known wild boar paths. Got any tips for other prime hunting spots? Drop your suggestions in the comments. Picking the wrong spot, like near a swamp, can quickly cause hunters to lose track, struggle to manage the boar group, or even get surrounded. Even worse, losing control of the area can turn the hunt into a dangerous mess. Rifles become less effective, and the chance of injury from these aggressive invaders rises sharply. That's why hunting in groups of 5 or more is recommended by experts. Do you enjoy hunting wild boars with a rifle? If yes, comment number 2. If not, comment number 5. Don't go anywhere. The real excitement is just getting started. American hunters are changing their game, making it tough for wild boars to anticipate their next move. On snowy ground with visible tracks, they've increased winter hunt success by almost 30% over the last 10 years. Think rifles are the only way to stop a charging wild boar. Wait until you discover these daring new tactics. Have any other ideas for tackling these beasts? Think again. Across the U.S., hunting wild boars with a bow is turning into the ultimate test for adventurous hunters. To hunt legally with a bow, you must complete a certified bow hunter course lasting 8 to 10 hours, covering anatomy, shooting skills, and safety guidelines to ensure you're prepared for the risks. The most exciting part: the legal maximum shooting distance is just 40 yards, around 36.6 meters, and unethical hunting is strictly prohibited. That means facing a 300-pound, about 136-kilo wild boar up close, just 90 feet, roughly 27.4 meters away. Picture wild boars charging and destroying your farm. How would you respond? Hunting goes beyond sport. It's a critical battle to defend your livelihood. You're not facing this alone. Don't wait for the destruction to happen before taking action. Register now to stay ahead and protect your farm. Ready to join the fight. Would you dare confront a wild boar with only 30 seconds to react before it charges? Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. We want to hear from you. Subscribe now to follow the ongoing story of thousands of American hunters defending their land. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next videos.
That's the second shot there.
At Australia's CSIRO Wildlife Research Institute, hundreds of foxes broke free from the lab. Thanks to their quick adaptability and high breeding rates, their numbers have surged annually. This population explosion has caused food scarcity, leaving foxes starving after days without a meal. To survive, they climb fences and invade neighborhoods, competing with cats for scraps. Drop comment number 1 to dive deeper into this situation. This problem happens often, sparking serious worries among locals about their pets' safety and the risks foxes pose to people's health and security. The strong odors from meat processing plants also draw these invasive animals. They break into shops, devouring large amounts of meat. Store owners say each fox attack can cause up to $15,000 in damage. Local authorities are urgently working to find solutions that protect the community and maintain ecological balance. Due to the situation, firearm use is tightly controlled. During these coordinated hunts, hunters operate at night, offering an exhilarating experience for those seeking adventure. Hunters will be equipped with the government-issued 17 WSM rifle featuring a thermal scope that extends their shooting range. Hunting regulations prohibit hunting near residential zones, so hunters often travel hundreds of miles to reach their sites. Once there, they use headlamps to navigate the wilderness more easily and deploy sound devices that imitate fox calls to lure these invasive animals. With the use of new technology in hunting, the fox elimination success rate has risen to 54%. Hunting with red lights offers important advantages, boosting both efficiency and hunter safety. Red lights produce less glare and preserve night vision better than bright white lights, helping hunters see clearly in the dark. Additionally, foxes are less sensitive to red light, so it doesn't startle them, allowing hunters to approach more quietly and successfully. Using night vision binoculars, hunters spot a fox moving nearby and alert their team. The first shot is fired, followed by 3 more, taking down the foxes one after another. Throughout this thrilling hunt, teamwork ensures everyone's safety. This not only enriches the hunter's experience, but also deepens their knowledge of fox behavior. Their success reflects 6 months of intense training in firearm skills and understanding fox habits.
Good job.
Hunters must complete the training course and obtain a hunting license to join fox control efforts. Australian farmers are responsible for the safety of all participants and their teams. Violating rules like hunting without government permission can lead to up to 2 years in prison. Clear, rain-free weather helps hunters spot prey more easily, allowing them to see foxes from as far as 700 meters away.
Hey, 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 hey! Kill him. Kill him.
Hunting foxes becomes much harder during rain. The wet weather lowers visibility and soaks the terrain, making it tougher to move quietly. This noise also puts foxes on high alert for danger. After each hunt gathering, the foxes is an important step to accurately report the number taken to the authorities.
Kill him. Kill him. Ready? Yeah.
During a successful night hunt, fox hunters took down 27 foxes over 900 acres in 9 hours. After the hunt, the foxes were gathered and stacked. This effort helps manage the fox population and aids authorities in evaluating the problem and applying proper control measures. Do you enjoy hunting foxes with a rifle? If yes, comment number 2, if not, comment number 5.
Bust him.
The Australian government has launched educational programs to increase public awareness about fox hunting. These classes emphasize the dangers foxes present and help communities skeptical of hunting grasp its necessity. Such initiatives have expanded public understanding and fostered greater empathy toward preserving their local environment. To boost effectiveness, residents have also chosen to install electric fences around forest-adjacent areas. These fences deliver a mild shock that deters foxes upon contact, helping protect public safety and reduce human-wildlife conflicts. Designed with low voltage, the fences are safe for both people and animals. However, residents need to inspect them regularly at least once a month to ensure they're working properly. Firearms play a vital role in managing fox populations across Australia, helping protect residential areas through effective and strategic approaches. What are your thoughts on this topic? Share your opinion in the comments. Leave comment number 1 to support Australians in controlling foxes efficiently. Please share this video to send your best wishes for health and luck to your family. Don't forget to catch the next video.
Kill him. Hey! Stop! Kill him. Kill him. Hey! 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 Hey!
Hey everyone! Over the past few years, the wild hog population across the U.S. has been skyrocketing, increasing by about 20% annually. That's roughly 1.6 million more hogs each year. This rapid growth has fueled a need for effective ways to manage them. Hunting with bows and rifles remains among the most favored methods, though each has its own set of challenges and varying success rates. To get a complete picture of these control strategies, drop a comment with the number 1 and join us as we dive into how this rising wild hog population affects farmers, hunters, and the U.S. economy.
Imagine. Smart thinking, Jacob. That'll work.
Wild hogs are well known for wreaking havoc on farmland, causing major economic setbacks. Research from the University of Saskatchewan estimates that wild hogs cost the U.S. economy around $2.5 billion, with that figure rising about 2 to 3% annually. These animals have a huge appetite and a destructive nature, frequently tearing through cornfields they treat as their territory. Their rooting habits don't just ruin crops, they also contribute to soil erosion and harm farm structures. The economic fallout from wild hogs extends well beyond just damaged crops. Farmers often face expensive repairs, need to implement costly prevention methods, and increase security to safeguard their property. On top of that, crop losses disrupt the food supply chain, driving prices up for consumers. Wild hogs also upset the ecological balance by competing with native wildlife for resources. Have you ever seen or dealt with wild hog damage in your area? How has it impacted you or your community? Both farmers and hunters encounter numerous challenges because of the rapidly increasing wild hog population. Farmers fight to safeguard their crops and way of life, while hunters work to keep hog numbers under control. This growing threat has made it essential to develop focused region-specific strategies to manage the risks wild hogs present effectively. The primary method American hunters prefer is bow hunting, which demands specific gear and preparation. Typically, hunters use bows with a draw weight, ranging from 40 to 70 pounds, to achieve effective penetration. Popular choices include the Matthews VXR and Hoyt Carbon RX4, often paired with arrows like Rage Hypodermic Muzzy Trocar or G5 Montec. Wearing protective gear such as gloves and arm guards is crucial to avoid injury. Have you ever hunted wild hogs using a bow? If so, drop a comment with the number 2, if not type 5.
Oh my. No way. I don't know what to say. That happened so fast.
Skilled bow hunters often share that their success rates rival those of firearm hunters, especially when hunting from tree stands or ground blinds in areas with dense wild hog populations. In fact, many have managed to harvest 4 to 5 hogs per outing. This level of achievement proves that with proper skills and preparation, bow hunting can be just as effective as using guns. Have you ever gone on a bow hunting trip? How does your success stack up against other methods? One major benefit of bow hunting is how quiet it is. Compared to guns, bows make much less noise, which helps prevent startling nearby animals. This stealthy method also lets hunters take several shots if necessary, boosting their odds of a successful hunt. The silent nature of bow hunting is particularly valuable in places with lots of wildlife. Do you believe the quietness of a bow gives hunters an advantage over those using guns? Additionally, many states provide longer or extra hunting seasons exclusively for bow hunters, giving them more chances to hunt throughout the year. This extended time frame allows bow hunters to spend more time outdoors, which can improve their overall success. The added flexibility and increased opportunities that come with a longer bow season are a big benefit for those committed to this style of hunting. How important do you think extended hunting seasons are for both the effectiveness and enjoyment of hunting? Aside from the technical skills involved, bow hunting requires considerable physical strength and stamina. Pulling a bow with enough force to successfully hunt wild hogs takes strong upper body muscles, and staying steady on target can be tiring. This physical effort can be a significant obstacle for some hunters, particularly those who aren't in top shape or have physical restrictions. Have you ever tried bow hunting? What were your biggest challenges and achievements? Rifle hunting is known as a very effective way to manage wild hog populations. Hunters prefer this method because of its precision and dependability. Popular calibers include the 223 Remington 308 Winchester and 30-26 Springfield, each selected for their unique ballistic traits and stopping power. Many hunters choose ammo designed for maximum impact, with soft point or hollow point bullets being especially common. These bullets are made to expand on impact, guaranteeing deep penetration and delivering serious damage to vital organs. This effectiveness is essential for quickly and humanely lowering wild hog numbers, which helps reduce the environmental and agricultural harm they cause. Rifle hunting provides many benefits for managing wild hog populations, with one of the key advantages being its high success rate. According to Texas A&M Extension hunters using rifles achieve a success rate between 60% and 80%. This method can quickly reduce wild hog populations, offering an efficient way to protect crops and limit the spread of diseases carried by these animals. The immediate results of rifle hunting make it a preferred option for many hunters and farmers who need to tackle the wild hog issue fast. Several factors affect the success of rifle hunting. States like Texas, Florida, and California, which have large wild hog populations, often see higher success rates. The time of year is also important. Hunting in late winter and early spring, when food is scarce, boosts the chances of spotting wild hogs during daylight hours. All these factors contribute to how effective rifle hunting is at controlling wild hog populations. Have you or someone you know experienced the benefits of rifle hunting for wild hogs? What do you think is the key factor for a successful hunt? Moreover, the cost and gear needed for rifle hunting can be a major obstacle. Quality rifles, scopes, and ammunition are crucial for effective and ethical hunting, but they often come with a steep price. This financial barrier might limit participation for those who can't afford the proper equipment, potentially decreasing the number of hunters helping control wild hog populations. Do you think the expense of rifle hunting gear is worth it, given its effectiveness, or should efforts be made to make it more affordable? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Welcome to a special episode of our farming documentary series. Today we're taking a closer look at the rising problem of invasive monkeys in urban areas and the serious challenges they pose for city residents. We'll examine effective strategies being used to manage monkey populations. Drop a comment with the number 1 to join me as we explore the issues and solutions and discover how these efforts are affecting both the environment and the communities dealing with these smart but troublesome animals. A city in Thailand, once a popular tourist destination known for its wild monkeys, is now dealing with a serious issue caused by an invasive monkey population. What was once a charming draw for visitors has become a major problem, with about 3,500 invasive monkeys now attacking and raiding tourists. The increase in the monkey population can be linked to a seemingly harmless cause: tourists and locals feeding them sugary treats. Candy soda and cereal given by people have fueled rapid breeding among the monkeys, making the problem worse and turning a tourist attraction into a public nuisance.
Hostia, que se la lleva entera.
Ya, pues tío, la lleva a morder y aquí.
The sterilization program in urban areas dealing with invasive monkey populations uses a multi-step approach to humanely control their growth. Authorities have placed large cages around the city, baited with tempting fruits, to capture roughly 300 monkeys. Once caught, the monkeys are taken to a sterilization center where they are anesthetized, shaved, and given a unique ID number tattooed under their arms. A team of veterinarians carries out vasectomies or tubal ligations to sterilize the monkeys without affecting their overall health. After the procedure, the monkeys rest overnight to recover before being released back into the wild. The government aims to sterilize 500 monkeys within 2 months, hoping this will slow the population growth in urban areas. While the program is designed to be humane and effective, its long-term success in significantly reducing the monkey population is still debated. Steel cage traps are a common and effective method for controlling invasive monkey populations while being humane. These traps work with a simple but reliable mechanism. When a monkey steps inside, it activates an automatic door that locks the animal in. Usually, the traps have 2 metal bars, or hooks. One secures the back door, while the longer one triggers the front door to shut as the monkey enters.
Lele.
To lure baboons, tempting foods like bananas and nuts are placed inside the traps. Once caught, baboons can't escape, making steel cage traps a reliable way to manage baboon populations, especially in areas with high numbers. Trapping has proven very effective at capturing multiple baboons, offering a practical solution for controlling invasive groups. Have you ever trapped baboons using bait? If yes, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, type the number 5. Countries like India, Thailand, and several African nations widely use this trapping method because of its effectiveness and ability to adapt to different environments. The traps are built to be durable, able to withstand tough conditions while minimizing harm to the captured baboons. Using strong materials and efficient mechanisms, these traps safely contain baboons, allowing them to be relocated with minimal stress or injury, making this a humane option for population control. In rural areas, farmers have developed handmade net traps with a tilting bridge mechanism to control invasive baboon populations. These traps take advantage of baboons' natural curiosity, using ripe bananas as bait to attract them. The tilting bridge acts as a pathway that baboons instinctively follow to reach the food, triggering the trap and capturing them efficiently. Regular monitoring and upkeep of these traps are essential to maintain their effectiveness and quickly fix any problems, making this method a practical and humane way to manage baboon populations in rural areas. Traditional Thai handmade traps are carefully crafted from natural materials like wood rope and other locally sourced items. Built using practical knowledge passed down through generations, these traps provide impressive flexibility and adapt well to different environments. However, despite being effective at capturing invasive baboons, these handmade traps do have some drawbacks. They are especially vulnerable to damage from harsh weather and can be destroyed by animals larger than baboons. Even with these limitations, their use highlights the ingenuity and traditional knowledge of the Thai people in managing wildlife. Trapping methods to control invasive baboon populations have proven highly effective, with studies showing a significant decrease in baboon numbers by 2030. By safely capturing and relocating baboons, these traps reduce harm and stress to the animals. Furthermore, using traps has supported emergency management and species conservation efforts, helping to keep urban areas safe and balanced for both people and wildlife. In Thailand, besides trapping hunting baboons with firearms, is another method used to control their invasive population. This approach requires expert marksmanship and strict compliance with regulations to ensure humane and safe practices. Licensed hunters, who undergo 6 to 12 months of training, use PCP air rifles or small-caliber hunting rifles equipped with precise scopes, shooting from 50 to 100 meters, and aiming for adult baboons to minimize pain and ensure safety. Hunting campaigns usually take place during low-light times like dawn or dusk, when baboons are most active. Hunters focus on adult non-pregnant individuals to protect the population and maintain ecological balance. In many countries, baboon hunting with firearms is limited to specific seasons such as September through November and is closely supervised by wildlife agencies to prevent misuse. This method has proven effective in reducing baboon-related damage, including crop destruction, livestock attacks, and intrusions into urban areas where they may threaten human safety. However, hunting baboons with firearms is highly controversial, since any mistakes or misjudgments can cause unnecessary injuries to animals or even put nearby communities at risk. As a result, many conservation groups and local communities support combining hunting with more humane methods like net traps, cage traps, or sterilization to balance baboon population control with animal welfare. While still an important tool in wildlife management, hunting baboons with firearms demands careful thought and great responsibility to ensure it remains effective and sustainable over the long term. As we wrap up, we invite you to join the conversation by sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Which do you think is more effective for controlling invasive baboon populations? Trapping or neutering your input is valuable and could help guide future discussions and solutions. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and engaging with our content.